Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to do something quick, easy. I'm just gonna do a nice little get ready with me because I have to go into work for a little bit later, and I figured why not just do my makeup, film it, and get a video out for you guys. So if you're interested to watch me get ready for work, then keep on watching this video. To start out the video, I'm going to go ahead and start off with filling in my eyebrows, and for that I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer. And this is pretty boring, so I'm just going to skip through this part, so I will be right back with eyebrows on. So I am back and my eyebrows are done, and before we move on, I just want to apologize if you guys hear any background noise. Because apparently they just wanted to start doing construction outside in the middle of the day. So I apologize if you guys are hearing any of that background noise. But next I'm outlining my eyebrows with concealer, and also use that concealer as a base for the lid. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10, which is fair. And then I'm just going to use my Morphe M421 brush to outline my eyebrows. Alright, so I got my eyebrows outlined, and I'm just going to put a little bit more of that concealer on my eyelid as a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm just going to evenly distribute that on my lid, so that there's a nice thin layer on the entire lid. And this will help to give your eyeshadow something to stick to so that it stays on the lid. And with my Morphe X James Charles palette, I'm just going to go in on a clean brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is. I need to brush up on my knowledge. No pun intended. I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shade right here and just pack that on the center of my lid. And then with that set in place, I'm gonna go in with this darker brown shade over here above the black shade, just to deepen that up a little bit. And as you can see, that just deepened it up just ever so slightly. And then now, with a clean blending brush, I'm going to go in. I'm just going to start with a little bit of this, just to help me blend this out. With that same brush, I'm just going to tap into this shade up here above that dark brown shade that I used. And then also going to just use this to help me blend out those dark brown shades. And then going in again with that dark brown shade that I used, I'm just going to deepen up the lid space. Okay, so with that all blended out and how I want it, on a small little precise brush, this is just, it's supposed to be a lip brush, but I'm not going to use it for that. I'm going to take a little bit of this gold eyeshadow shade up here and put that on my inner corner and a little bit onto the lid. And it's just going to add a little something extra to the eye look. And to start on the face, I'm first going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and put that all over my face. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 128, which is Warm Nude. I'm just going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand, 1, 2. And using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I'm going to just dip into that and apply it onto my face. And that is for the most part blended out. So now I'm just going to take a damp beauty sponge and just bounce it into my skin just to make sure everything looks flawless. So now that I have my face all blended out, I'm going to take a little bit more of that Maybelline Fit Me concealer and place that under my eyes just to give it a little more brightness. Also doing a little bit on the high points of my face, but I'm not going crazy since I am just going to work. It doesn't need to be crazy glam and full coverage, all that. And then with that same sponge I used to blend out my face, I'm just going to blend out my concealer. And then with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade Fair, also a different sponge, I'm just going to go and set that under my eyes. And it's really the only thing I use this sponge for, is to set with setting powder, just because it's got that flat side. And now to move on to bronzer, I'm going to bronze up my cheeks using my Maybelline Master Bronze by Face Studio palette. And I'm just going to dip into these 2 shades over here. Okay, so with my face all bronzed up, actually, before I even continue, I'm going to take a little bit more of that and do my nose. And now that I've got my nose looking snatched, I'm going to apply a little bit of baking powder. Not baking powder, but you know what I mean, I'm gonna bake. And this is using my e.l.f. Loose Translucent Powder. Going to take it on that same sponge and put it right underneath my bronzer. And now with a clean blush brush, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is in the shade Mellow Wine. And I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my face. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of eyeshadow to my lower lash line just to smoke things out a bit. So with a super defined, just a little brush, I'm going to take that dark shade up here that I used on the lid and place that really closely to my lower lash line. And then with a small little flat brush, I'm just going to go in with this shade right here and kind of just smoke that out a bit. And with a clean brush, I'm just going to use that to just try and blend this. So next, I'm just going to add a little mascara to both my top and bottom lashes, and I will be right back to wrap up this video. Okay, so I've got mascara on both of my top and bottom lashes. So now just on this flat powder brush from e.l.f., I'm going to wipe away all of the excess powder that I had baking. And I'm going to go ahead and give my face a good spray with the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. And now before I move on, I'm just going to do one last go around my face with the sponge, just to make sure everything is melted seamlessly into my skin. And now with my ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek Highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight on the high points of my face. So now that I am all glowy, the last thing we have left to do is just the lips. So for a lip liner, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. Alright, so now that I've got the lip liner on, I'm just going to go over that with the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Curvy, and this is from the I Love Sarahi X ColourPop collection. Collab, whatever. So I've got lips on, and last but not least, I'm just going to give my face one last good spray with my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray, just to lock everything in place. And this look is complete. So if you guys enjoyed watching my video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or ways that I can improve, make sure you let me know down in the comments. And let's do a little question for today's video. So if you made it to the end, let me know in the comments what your favorite color is. I would love to know. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!